Hello everyone, I'm Denise with Spiritual Growth Tarot, and this reading is to answer a question I've had for quite a while, and I'm sorry I have to veer off from viewer questions to get to this one first because it's been bugging me. When something bugs me, that's a sign that there's something to explore, of course. So my question is, what's hiding in Donald Trump's tax returns? What is it that he's trying to protect? And this first deck up here is the Soul cards by, I think it's Deborah Koff-Chapin or Chafin. Oh my goodness, I'll have to look it up and I'll get it right. I'll put it in the description area. So, but this, I'm going to draw 3 cards to feel into, to try and see, so we can get some visuals for how he's actually feeling about his tax returns possibly being, out there, being revealed. How does he feel about that? Okay. And then this, for this deck here, just using the straight up, well, it's not the traditional Rider-Waite, it is the Llewellyn's Barbara Moore version, but it's very, traditional with the symbolism. Okay, so this, I want to see what is in his tax returns. What is he hiding? Okay. And then I have the LeNormand here, which I'll draw from afterwards, so we're not overwhelmed with too much information at once. Okay, so these first 3 would just be to look at the visual and see what kind of a story you get out of it with your intuition. This feels like, to me, like some kind of like a psychic soul scream, where it's like, oh shoot, oh my God, what, and there's kind of that coming full circle energy, like, oh no, everything's going to be out. This is definitely hiding from the flow, the universal flow of life. Look at all the healing light and loving creative energy that's here, but it's also, this earthly energy that comes around and wants to, come over it and hide it. Like, so this is a very, he's hiding. So he feels like hiding. He's really worried about it, and it's got him, locked into his mind, just in this place where, oh no, what do I do? Wow, very interesting. Yes, it's really bothering him. I would have gotten completely different cards if he was feeling free and unburdened by it. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so with the tarot, we have the 8 of Cups. So he's hiding something that he's done in the past that he couldn't get away from. Wow. Okay, and then also the Queen of Swords. So 8 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 7 of Cups, 8 of Wands, King of Wands, Star, and the Hierophant. Okay, so let me scooch these over a bit. Well, I'll probably have to break them down for you anyway. Oh no, there we go. Okay, that works. A little better than I thought. It's like, God, don't make me move the camera again. Okay, so what he's hiding is from the past, and it's probably his ties to money laundering that he couldn't get away from. and this could be Letitia James with the Southern District of New York. It could also be his something to do with money that's been paid to ex-wives. But most of all, I think that the most important card here is the Seven of Cups, because this is the smoke screen and the subterfuge and all the obfuscation of, you know, everything that he's gone after. Interesting. So he's trying to hide everything he did in the past. I mean, look how we have the Seven and the Eight of Cups here. And it's been massive. I mean, there's massive documents. I see the Eight of Wands here as being an awful lot of documents. You know, a lot of huge paper trail. So this is how he's been, hiding from not only his ex-wives, of which he would probably have to pay more money to. You know, maybe there wasn't a flat out. I mean, I think with Ivana there was a flat out like 25 million or something, and that was it. But that might not be the case with Marla Maples, or just maybe another woman in his life that he. Oh, this could also represent the trust, the family trust in the past, where he, you know, had minimized how much money things were actually worth, and you know, where at some point he should be indicted for tax fraud and bank fraud. This could be the bank fraud. This is definitely the government, that's for sure. And it could have to do with even money that was made when he had, you know, the Apprentice, whatever show, with the star card here. But this is, the star card to me too is vast, like vast amounts of you know, where he just dominated the situation, dominated the women in the past, and, you know, wasn't clean with his finances. That's pretty interesting. So what's hidden in his tax returns is his deception, his outright deception. This outright deception and delusion that I believe he's wanted to keep from Letitia James and any of these other, maybe there's a lot of female attorneys that have been working on this situation. And it's like where he's diverted. He's tried to divert things, divert money that he couldn't get away from paying in any other way. So I believe it's the taxation. Yeah, he's hiding tax fraud is what I'm seeing. Wow. No wonder he would fight so hard to, I mean, he has tried every trick in the book. And no wonder. Yeah, it is just, you know, with the King of Wands there, it just feels like that ruthless place where, you know, what he wants to just have it all his goals and wishes fulfilled at any cost. And damn if I'm going to give it to the government, because my daddy taught me how to work the system. It's like that kind of a, yeah, wow. And then the raining down of all the lawsuits to try and get away, to try and get away with it. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see if there's anything else that's hidden besides. Well, that I feel complete actually with the tarot. Let's use the LeNormand to see if there's any other clues. Okay. What is hidden in all those tax returns? Okay, so we have the owls, mice, snail, coffin, cross. Yeah, I think I'm getting just about the same message so far. The man, stars, lily, bear, and rider. Yeah, okay, so it feels like, looks like, thank God I'm not smelling anything. Okay, so anyway, he's hiding the wise ways that he knows how to minimize, and it's been happening for a really long time, how to minimize his financial strength. We've got the financial strength card down here. And it's been gathered over a long time. Both of these cards relate to a long time. And I believe the coffin card here is relating to the wisdom he learned from his father to help, release the tax burden, to help remove the tax burden. Yeah, I'm getting this. It's pretty much the same thing. It's it's like widespread, all-encompassing. And this is the wise man that taught him. This is his dad. Yeah, this is the dad that taught him. And then he probably learned from other people as well along the way, because he was able to build buildings and receive tax breaks over long periods of time. Now it's interesting that I don't see the money laundering come up in the LeNormand or the Tarot. I don't see that. But I do see tax fraud. Well, just long-term minimization of his finances that ended some responsibility and allowed him to keep moving forward the way he wanted to move, freely. That was his goal. Okay, so now let's ask. I would like to know, how will this go down for him? Will he be... Let's see, actually, let me use this other deck. Let's use the, you guys probably know this one, the Gilded Reverie by Ciro Marchetti. Will he be able to get away with the tax fraud? How's that? How will that work out for him? How will this long-term scheme that he's had going on, how will that work out for him? Okay, what's going to be the the end result at some point for him, based on all this tax fraud that he's been after, or been going on. I think that's 10, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. So we have the coffin, so it will end with probably two counts of some type of a legal case against him. Yeah, with the tower, legal case, because it will reveal how he's tried to mask the tax burden, tax responsibility for a long, long time. Family, generational as well is what I'm feeling, even though I don't have the tree card in here, but this is for a long time. This would be, you know, like father down to son, and the gifts that will reveal the reputation, his reputation. Interesting. Let's move these over because we have some room. I'm going to draw a couple more cards. Just to see. I might even could fit 4. I mean, this looks like an ending of his opportunity to legally get out of this, you know, the taxes that he's needed to pay. This could be a legal success. Actually, you know what? Let's ask it from a different angle. Let's try it from a different angle. How successful will Letitia James be? She's the one that has headed up the investigation. And there might be more than one. That's why the Clover card was there. There's at least 2. So how successful will her investigations, litigations against Trump organization be? And this oh, that's why the Lilies card was there too, because it's not just on Donald Trump, it's on the kids too, because they're part of it. Okay, so how successful will Letitia James be? How will it affect them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So her reputation will be successful, and the responsibility, the karma over his financial situation will be aided and helped and supported by her. It's like her. This is the card of support, but it's also, you know, it's anybody in that supportive type of a position. Wait, let's keep going and see what. Now this could be like his risk, but let's see again with her success. Notice we have some repetitive cards here from the last spread. Okay, so her success or not, success or lack of, I think actually this shows that she will be very successful with the Sun card. The Sun card either reveals something or shows success. It can sometimes show like an egomaniac, an overblown ego, which is, still, excuse me, a weak ego, but back to her good reputation, her extremely successful reputation, and this load that she's been carrying to check into his finances will prove to be very fruitful, helpful. There's the loyal quality to keep going and get the documents needed. But this responsibility, this burden over whatever he's been trying to mask will end. And all this financial risk that he has taken in the past, that's going to end. This could be the card of her creating, him having to pay large amounts of money from the past, because what happens is it can be that situation where interest is accrued because the tax payments weren't made accordingly. So it can be like compounded interest upon interest of money that should have been paid to the taxpayers who have taken on the burden. Because that's the reason tax evasion is comes with such a high price. The reason it's felony tax evasion, because the money that should have gone into supporting everyone that pays taxes helps to support the system, so that we have money to go in places where it needs to go. Like when there are disasters, it helps with FEMA. It helps with hospitalization. All types of things that can. Well, every state has its own way too as well. We have all the departments of transportation, all statewide. But what goes into the Federal Reserve from the IRS can at some point be used to help get through really challenging times. So he has evaded. He's been the very risky evader. He's masked his success from the past, whatever he had. And it might be too, these cards, because we had the coffin before, it might be what he's trying to hide. I had the coffin, I think we had the mice card as well. He might be trying to hide all his business losses that show that he really wasn't that successful of a businessman. Yeah. But back to Letitia, she'll definitely be successful in bringing down the responsibility that needs to happen over his financial, lack of integrity. Is, like if you could read LeNormand LeNormand in the reversed meaning, it's like his lack of loyalty to to the system. Interesting. Yeah, and then risky false documentation that has been been going on for a long time. It's been happening for a very, very long time. And maybe something to do with death benefits. Death benefits from his father. There could be something that comes through with the hiding of how much money they actually got in the beginning from Fred Trump Sr. And that will be revealed. She might be able to reveal these death benefits here. Now, normally when you're looking for like inheritance money, you would get the, the ship and the coffin, but this has happened so long in the past, and we're looking more about, other clues that it's okay that the ship doesn't come in with this reading. I'm still seeing that there's that risky behavior that he's been into with his finances for a long, long time. And part of it is the hiding of the lack of loyalty to his other family members, and the hiding of how much money actually came through from Fred Sr. when he died. He hid that. Wow. Okay, well, that's all I'm seeing for now. I might do another reading later on if more comes through, out into the news. Okay, you guys. Thank you. Bye.